Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel Lake's View. My name's Aleka. I am new to YouTube. If this is your first time giving my channel a shot, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you are a returning viewer, I appreciate you as well. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a reading on what the sign of Aquarius should know for the month of December. I just want to point out that I felt like even before the tarot cards, a lot of you are in a state of really wishing and praying for something. You want something really, really badly, and I have a feeling that what this is a secret. It's not something you really tell people about, and it's not even that it's something bad or wrong. It's just that it's something very near and dear to your heart, and it's not something that you feel comfortable talking about to just anybody, but it's something that you secretly pray for, okay? So Aquarius for the month of December. Aquarius for the month of December. Aquarius for the month of December. Do keep in mind that my readings are general in nature, so they may or may not resonate. If they do, that's what's up. If not, that just means it wasn't your reading this time. Check back next time. But let's just see what we can get. Okay. Six of Staffs, victory. All right. So maybe the thing that you've been hoping and wishing for, maybe this thing will come true. Some of you may secretly want fame. Okay. Queen of Swords. Maybe this newfound fame or whatever this is that you want, it may appear to people that it is something that is not in your character. All right, so maybe ordinarily this is you. This is an Aquarius card, the Queen of Swords. All right, maybe you are usually a person who is maybe more to yourself, more standoffish. You don't necessarily share everything about yourself. You keep people at an arm's distance, but you want to do something that heavily involves the public. You want to interact with people. You want to work with people, but this may appear or come as a surprise for some because this really does seem like it's out of your comfort zone and it's just not something people would have expected you to do. But you want it bad, like, and this may have even been something that you've wanted your whole life, like even since you were a kid. But it's just not something you tell people about. Like maybe you're super quiet and everything, and you secretly want to be an actor or an actress, or you secretly want to be a model. You secretly want to be an influencer, or you secretly want to be a singer, you know, something like that. Something that heavily involves you demonstrating or doing something or expressing some sort of creativity to the public. Now here's the Eight of Swords. This is a lot of self-limiting beliefs, things that have prevented you from working towards this goal, this thing that you want. All right. This is the energy you've been in for a really long time. You felt restricted. You've thought about all the things you can't do or all the things you think you can't do. Or you think about everything that could possibly go wrong. So maybe you've been a little bit caught up in a negative mindset, and that might be the very thing that's blocking some of these blessings. So maybe some of you are going to come into a space where you're coming out of that. You're really becoming more confident in yourselves, and the things that used to hold you back don't hold you back anymore. Maybe when you were younger, you were really, really shy, and it was really hard for you to come out of your shell. But now that you're getting older, you have this newfound confidence in yourself, and you're just not afraid anymore. All right, like you're really taking the lead. You're not afraid to be different. You're not afraid to stand out. You know, Aquariuses are known for being very unique, very interesting individuals, people who are usually into things that other people are not. So there's a sense of a mystery behind you guys. Let's see what else. And for a long time, you were afraid what everyone would say, and you were afraid to stand out from people. Ace of Swords. Yes, like this. Oh my God. Yes, this is authenticity at its best. All right, Aquarius, this is you. This is you. You have come to a point in your life where you realize that a lot of the things that you haven't accomplished are as a result of your inability to believe in yourself and your inability to get past certain shynesses or certain stage frights. Yeah, maybe some of you do want to be performers of some sort, all right? But there's something that has heavily held you back. Something that you really want doesn't exactly correlate with the personality you have. And for whatever reason, you're coming out of this and you're really going to shock people, all right? Like, you're going to shock people. And this may even attract more people to you in a romantic sense. Like, there's something about the way you're presenting yourself. There's something about like this is going to be the situation where people who you used to go to school with are going to be like, oh my God, is that Aquarius? No way. What? They were so quiet. Oh my God, they didn't say anything to anybody. I didn't even know she could sing. I didn't know he could dance like that. I didn't even know they could draw. I had no idea. You know, like, this is going to be something that really, really surprises people, maybe even your family. All right? Maybe even your family. But whatever it is going to help you accumulate a lot of abundance and a lot of riches. Okay? This can be material riches, but it can also be like spiritual riches. You're going to be so fulfilled inside. You're going to be so happy, genuinely happy, because you're living in your truth and you're being authentic. Finally, like, you finally feel like you can be your authentic self because you've come out of a space of constantly thinking about what other people will think of you. When it comes to doing anything, often, you know, we're human, so we often do think about other people's reactions to what we're doing. And sometimes, depending on how heavily that weighs to you, that can be the determining factor on whether or not you do something that you really want to do. And like I said, that's a human thing, okay? But it just affects some people more than others. And I have a feeling that that affected you for a really long time. It was just something about coming out of your comfort zone. Some of you could have grown up in homes where self-expression wasn't necessarily, you know, it wasn't really allowed, or it wasn't really encouraged. That's the word I'm looking for. It wasn't encouraged. Maybe you had parents who were kind of very authoritative, very militant, very, you know, do as I say. You know, there's no talking back. There's no room to express how you feel. There's no room, you know, maybe some of your parents didn't necessarily take note of some of the things you were good at. So you didn't necessarily develop a lot of gifts that you have. They haven't gone away. They're still there. But maybe you just didn't have a family that supported you a lot when you were younger. And as a result of this, you kind of feel like, just for lack of term, some of you feel like maybe like you're boring or there's nothing special about you. And that's not true at all. Like, you have so much authenticity, so much to share with everyone around you. You've just got to come out of your own self-limiting beliefs, all right? Any insecurities you have about putting yourself out there, being in the spotlight, it's really, like, I'm getting that it's really time to grow out of this. Like, it's a dub. Enough is enough. You've entered a new chapter of your life. Your blessings are ready for you. You just have to be ready for them. All right, Aquarius. It's a beautiful message. Aquarius for the month of December. Let's get it. Ace of Coins. All right, so the Ace of Pentacles. This is for you guys. This is this grand opportunity. All right, whatever you have, 2 aces already. Whatever's happening with you right now, as a result of you speaking your truth and expressing yourself and making this known and publicized, you're going to be rewarded with material goods, okay? A lot of things are going to start changing in your life. A lot of things. You're going to level up. Capricorn had a similar message. But with you, I really just feel like this is you showing out. Like, this is really you coming out of your shell and finally showing the world what you're made of. Finally expressing your truth. Finally showing people who you actually are. For a long time, you really felt like you could not be who you were. And even maybe the people closest to you, like, sorry about that. So yeah, so for the longest, you've been feeling like you can't be innately who you are. And this has put you in a sense of feeling extremely restricted. Like it's been so long to the point that you're about to explode. You're tired of trying to prove yourself to people, trying to fit in, trying to not feel weird. But you know what, Aquarius? You're born to stand out. I don't know if you know, but the star card in the tarot is known as the Aquarius card. Oh, here we go. Right? So this is an Aquarius card. Aquarius, you're born to stand out. You're born to be unique. This is who you guys are. And other people won't accept this about you if you don't accept this about you. So what I want to do now for you, Aquarius, is I want to pick up a Moonology card just to leave you guys a lasting message. Aquarius for December. What should Aquarius know for December? Okay, there we go. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. All right, so when we think of Leo energy, we think of a very active energy, a very go-getter energy. Leo is all about being in the limelight, all right? Leo is all about gathering attention, you know, walking in the room and everybody stops and stares because everybody notices you. All right, Aquarius? So this is definitely the energy that I feel you're going to be embodying for the month of December as it pertains to any creative endeavors you might have, any dreams that you have, any secret wishes that you have. Don't allow your fears to prevent you from moving forward in life, Aquarius. Do not allow your fears to keep you in this energy, to keep you from making bold decisions that are going to lead you to this point, because this is where you're headed, all right? This is another Leo card, all right? So this is all tying in extremely well. So Aquarius, what I want you to do is I want you to meditate, whatever meditation means for you, whether that's, you know, sitting down in quiet, you know, in silence, you know, with your eyes closed, tuning into yourself, or that's actively doing something that allows you to be in a meditative like state. That could be drawing, that could be walking, it could be singing, anything, you know, writing. But I want you to write down ideas that you have, any ideas, no matter how silly they sound. Get a journal, write your ideas down, and always remember to come back and take a look at that journal every now and again, all right? Because sometimes when I look at things that I wrote years ago, I'm like, oh my God, like, I was so smart. You know, when I look at things from when I was younger, I'm like, wow, I was super creative, or I drew that, or I wrote that, or I said that, or you will really shock yourself. You know, sometimes we forget. We get caught up in everyday life. We get distracted, and we forget to tune into ourselves creatively, all right? So that's something I want you to take into consideration for the month of December. So if you guys like my style, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. I'd love to know who's watching my videos. And that's all for now. Peace out.